is the name of the game in round 3. We have the makers of Spam.
Oh, lovely tooker. You'd be having that fried up in your country, wouldn't you?
Thanks for that, Julie. Thanks for that very noble attempt to make them feel comfortable by using...
Was that an English accent?
I've got no idea what that was.
Oh, that sounded more like Chopperine.
Spam is, in fact, is an anagram of spiced ham, so they could have had pisham instead, couldn't they?
Actually, the really good thing about the ring pull can of Spam, when you shake it and take the lid off, it flies out like a beer.
I think the odd one out is the Spam, because it's the only one we've got.
So we've had the Spam. Okay. Now we're going to have a groovy Pope.
Actually, the amazing thing there is the Pope is looking at a can of Spam, thinking, I'm hungry.
We're moving right along now to the third big, funny, guffaw, humorous item, which is Anna Nicole Smith.
Well, it's funny enough, those breast implants are not silicone.
No.
They're Spam.
What is she doing there? What's she looking down at? She's not going to see the tambourine there, is she?
She's not going to see the...
And our fourth really funny item is Bill Clinton.
Yeah, right, the odd one out is the Pope, because all the others have been down Monica Lewinsky's throat, apart from Anna Nicole Smith.
It was something to do with the Pope and his supposed apology to our Jewish friends this week.
I'm going to throw it over here for a second.
Now, listen,
Natasha, Adam, Julie.
a senator here who's got a lot of information about this lass with the huge norks. We've got the Pope hedging his bets with a sort of kind of apology to the Jews. We Catholics, we tried to save a few, couldn't save them all. We've got Clinton loves the Jews, always trying to bring peace in the Middle East. And there is a Jewish connection with the lass with the large breasts.
Apparently, Anna Nicole Smith gate crashed the party of, I think, a 13-year-old...
Was it bar mitzvah?
Bar mitzvah.
I mean, most kids get like a wallet or a key card. He got, Dad, I love you!
Spam's the odd one out because Jews don't go anywhere near Spam. What with, as the Englishman pointed out, it's spicy ham.
Oh, I'm just the Englishman now, am I? 5 minutes ago there, it was all right, mate, all right, mate, all right. Now I'm just a bloody Englishman.
Oh, women, they're so fickle, aren't they? You know, it's clearly a ham answer, right? Anna Nicole Smith, right, is the biggest ham actor you'll ever see. There's ham in Spam, and Clinton, he does a lot of porking.
Do you do any mime work?
Yes, I've got a good one. Here we go. Right, she goes, look at my breasts, don't she? She does that. The Pope, he goes, look at my religion. Clinton goes, look at my knob. The Spam can't do anything.
That's it. Over.
What the fuck is this?
You're a freak, by the way. Okay, you're a freak.
I tell you what, if you really want to film something good, after the show...
We're going to be doing some Canberra stuff with this chicken book. We're going to be getting stuff you can only get under the counter in Canberra. Mainly around Bushwick. At pornography stores. Some hardcore lovin' with her. While he watches behind a glass screen and can do nothing.
It's our new game show. Now, say these lines after me. Gosh, it's hot in here. I'm going to take all my clothes off.
No matter what happens from now on, you'll never stop thinking about it. You're not thinking about him, are you? No, of course I'm not. You are, aren't you? No, I'm not. You are, you are. As is our one, we gave both teams 3 clues to a strange but true story before the show.
Oh, yeah.
Robbins, Mac and Mulray received a frozen turkey. It's in his hand.
Do you want to see me defrosted, Boothby? I just go for a quick jog around.
Put that down in front of his vest.
You'll have to take the chops out first.
Anzac biscuits.
Yeah.
And a torpedo, which looks especially like last week's atomic warhead repaint.
I watched last week's show. This was red, and it was a warhead last week.
It was.
And it was his. It was red and angry.
And now, yes. And I was led to believe that anything this long and this thick only came in black.
Could be Bernard King's worst recipe. I don't know. I'm just going to put that. Anyway, put him away. There we go. It's the best way to pick up a turkey. Trust me, I know.
That's how he met me. How you doing there, Jane? You all right?
Not bad.
Here is three people you would never imagine you'd ever see together.
And let me tell you, you'll never see them together again. Two serious, big, bulky blokes, and I guess that makes you the hooker. Sorry, someone had to get burnt. I guess it was me. It was always going to be me. No points. Don't take away any points.
I can't believe it that tonight we haven't got someone who's so intensely ugly we can't make fun of them for half an hour.
Oh, hang
No,
on.
that's a good thing. Normally we have someone that, you know, we had your audience filled with freaks, but tonight you actually seem sane. I've been looking around for someone I can pick on, but...
We do have Beanie Boy.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit of a fucking free kick. How old are you anyway, son? How old are you?
19.
You're 19?
Yeah, really? You must have hair down there.
I mean, wearing a beanie inside. Are you from Tasmania, are you?
Don't bother answering. No. It's better if you shut the fuck up. Listen, I'm wearing a beanie because it's cold and a Jim Morrison t-shirt because I'm a drug addict.
Oh,
This is a bit of paper. Yes.
Your parents have been killed in a car accident. Paul, have a good show. Great.
Doug, Jane, Mikey, odd one out is the name of the game. We have Sale of the Centuries, Nikki Buckley, transvestite supermodel RuPaul, Molly Meldrum, and a soldier of the Black Watch.
Shouldn't it be called the Brown Watch?
Not yet. Anyway.
Actually, he's wearing a G-string. He's just got hungry bum. Yeah, get that hungry bum. Get him out. You got to get him out. Sorry.
I was telling you.
It's hard to, yeah, you could just have a really big crack.
I think we girls should just get in a bit of a plug for the old Nikki Buckley.
Yes,
I was wondering where that was going, actually.
I think us boys should get a little plug for Nicky Buckley too.
Well, that's exactly what we've been hearing. Those men out there saying that we don't want a big, pregnant Nikki Buckley on our television screen.
Well,
And I think
we do.
well,
we do. Exactly.
I love it. I love a big pregnant Nicky Buckley and a big stupid Glen Ridge. That's my two favourite things. Is it to do with image and presentation? As in, Nicky's copping some flack about going on telly up the duff.
Well, you see, there's a body of opinion that pregnant women admit that they have soiled themselves and therefore should spend their confinement away from the glare, away from the public eye.
Have you been reading Jane Austen or
No,
something?
but
Because of their confinement.
because of their confinement. I don't support the theory. I'm saying that there are people, silly old fuddy-duddies with receding hairlines and round faces who think that way. Personally, I think she looks glorious. I don't like the veins in the tits much, but I think... And yet many people have accused me of being a vain man, and I'm not. There's something there for everybody, really, isn't there? Johnston's standing like this. I mean, we're seeing him from the other angle, but he's standing like this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So he's hiding the lump in the front of his dress,
Yes.
as is RuPaul, obviously. It's a professional necessity. I think it's probably fair to say that Molly is hiding the lump in the front of his dress and the lack of hair on his head. And I would think that Nikki is the only one proud of the bump she has in the front of hers.
I think I'll give you a point if you're completely wrong. And so, to tonight's show-stopping finale, Mikey, Jane, Doug. What strange fable did the turkey, the Anzac biscuits, and that all-too-familiar torpedo tell?
What size batteries does that take?
Not as many as this. I think it's cold and it's wet and she's not a happy turkey. I'll tell you that. I'll take it out of the plastic.
Oh, it's got a melanoma! It's got a melanoma! Oh, hold it up, get a close-up of that! Slip, slop, slap. If you've got a pet turkey, don't think the feathers protect them. Get a little hat on it. Get a little bit of slip, slop on it. Make sure it doesn't stay out in the sun or play tennis or croquet or anything and expose itself to those nasty rays.
I really thought it was a turkey doing a Laura Palmer impression.
I I can see the link.
Yeah, what, Turkey?
So where does
and-
the dildo come in?
Well, you see, Doug, once the turkey thaws a bit...
Oh, I see it.
Hold it right there and let's just have a bit of decorum.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm sure there's an 11-year-old somewhere who doesn't want to see a turkey crack it up the arse.
In Turkey, the torpedo we think represents a submarine, and the whole Anzac thing represents Anzac, and the turkey represents Turkey. So they.
So what happens is, here's Turkey here, see? Now our chaps represent... They came along here in a submarine. And they invaded Turkey, which I'd like to show you here. And many of our chaps were very badly injured. And then unfortunately, they sank our only submarine.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the turkey. I'm gonna release it to the wild.